How to create multiple streams of income online. The internet has created so much opportunity for almost anyone to start a business, start making money, and have money coming into them day or night. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it, give you some smart ways that you can get started today. Let's go. I'm going to share with you why now is the best time to get started online, making money with multiple streams of income, and how to get $10,000 per month going today. I'm going to share with you a step-by-step, very detailed way on how to get multiple streams of income fast. And I'm going to share with you my dirty little secret on how to go from zero to multi-millionaire in just a short amount of time. So the first thing that you need to know is multiple streams of income is going to change your life. I literally feel like I was late to the party that had started, and there were already people dancing and partying when I finally found out how to create multiple streams of income. And the one thing that you need to know, though, it is definitely not difficult to do. However, you need to be very deliberate and start to think about where different streams of income is going to come from. Because the benefits of multiple streams of income is that if you have one stream and it stops, for example, you have other streams to take its place. Most of us, if you were like me, how I ended up back in my parents' basement, bankrupt and foreclosed upon, is that I did not have multiple streams of income. My main source of income, of course, was my job. I worked for someone else. I worked as a mortgage underwriter, and I was flipping houses on the side. So the flipping houses on the side was supposed to be my second stream of income, but unfortunately, because I did not know what I was doing, it really was just a liability. And when I lost my job, I couldn't pay for those houses and I lost all of them. That is a big mistake, and I do not want you guys to walk down that path. Fast forward to where I am now, I have over 20 streams of income. Most of them are passive. Money just comes to my accounts in different ways and from different places, but it's all from this one activity. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this, how to get this set up so you never end up back in your parents' basement, bankrupt and foreclosed on like I did. So the first thing that I realized that I needed to do when I was, destitute in my parents' basement, I realized that I needed to create multiple streams of income. Kind of while we was down and we were poor and just not doing well, I really had a lot of time to think. And I started just analyzing my life and some of the things that I had messed up and where I had went wrong. And one of the things that I realized that I was relying too heavily on was my job. Honestly, once we got laid off, both me and my husband worked at the same company. We got laid off at the same time. We literally had no income. We had no other streams of income, and we had all of our same bills. It was awful. And so when I was in my parents' basement and just kind of licking my wounds, realizing that I had really messed things up, I started to realize, okay, what do I want to do with myself? What do I want to do with my life? I started going to different meetings and just kind of just dabbling and seeing what was out there. I ended up at a real estate investor association meeting, and I found a coach that started teaching me about wholesaling. But it really wasn't wholesaling that changed my life. Yes, it is wholesaling that got me out of my parents' basement. But it was the concept that he taught me about being a problem solver. One of the keys to making multiple streams of income is being a solution to people's problem. So when he was teaching me wholesaling, more importantly, he taught me how to market to people that were having a property problem, how to find people that were in foreclosure, bankruptcy, divorce, basically people that were like me and had lost things or were losing things, and try to help those people and make money in the process. I didn't even think it was possible, but I was wrong. You literally can help people that are in a bad situation get out of that situation and make money in the process. And I'm going to tell you how to do that and create multiple streams of income while you do that. So the way that I created my niche and how I started making a lot of money using the information that my coach taught me is I used my real story to help people. Like I said, I had multiple foreclosures. I had filed bankruptcy. I lived in my parents' basement. I was a mess. But what I had learned is what happens when you get foreclosed on. And so one of the things that I was able to bring to the table and how I was able to make so much money is because I was able to explain to people what happens during foreclosure, how terrible it was, how the sheriff comes to your house and takes your stuff and throws it outside, and just all of these awful things that happens to you. So it was very embarrassing for me. The neighbors knew that we had got foreclosed on. It was basically a very bad situation that I wanted to help people avoid. So I told them my real story, just like I tell you my real story. And what I realized is people really connected to my real real story and realized that I had been through something and I could teach them how to not go through that. So there were mistakes that I made. Again, you don't have to just sell your successes. You literally could fail at something and teach people how to avoid that and still make money. So from that one thing, just telling my story, getting back into real estate, the things that my coach had taught me, I started monetizing all of those things. And let me tell you, all of the streams of income I created doing just that. So my multiple streams of income, I literally have books that bring me in money. I wrote a little book and I kind of just tell people what it is. I tell people how I changed my life, what happened. I give you everything in that book and I teach you how to start investing in real estate. So I get money from my books. I get money from YouTube. I make a show on YouTube. I teach what I know. I tell people about my experiences and they like what I watch, and YouTube pays me money just for people watching these videos. Go ahead, I'm gonna plug it right now and tell you, go ahead and click that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so I can keep bringing you more content and so YouTube can pay me money. I also have my podcast. Maybe you're listening to this as a podcast. I get money. I have my podcast on YouTube and Spotify and all these other places, and I get money from that. I have my real estate. Because I actually invest in real estate and it's something that I teach, I have long-term rentals and I have short-term rentals, Airbnbs. I make money off of that. I've been able to create courses teaching people what I do. That's a stream of revenue. I have affiliate accounts. So all of the things that I teach you where I'm like, okay, go here to check your credit. Those people pay me, okay? Literally all of the stuff that I do and all the things that I teach, I'm able to monetize in so many different ways. Let me give you more, because that's not the end of it. Like I said, I have over 20 streams of revenue. So I already said the podcast and the books and the blogs and the website and the courses and B&B Riches and the books on Airbnb and my short-term rentals and my long-term rentals. And I also now added to this, I have a crowd fund. If you look up this company, NuRez, NUUREZ.com, I have my own real estate crowd fund where people can invest as little as $500. We pool all the money together and we're buying income producing rental properties and splitting the profits with everyone. So that's just another stream of revenue where I'm able to leverage and help other people invest in real estate that wouldn't otherwise have an opportunity. So I am able to help people and make money along the way at every single step. And it is amazing. Okay, so go ahead. Again, I'm going to tell you one more time because like I said, this is a stream of revenue for me and I want to continue helping you make money in real estate. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that little notification bell so you do not miss any of this content that I am bringing to you every single weekday. I basically have a full course right here for free for you. I want to make sure you have all of the knowledge, all the tools, and all the resources that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.